यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य
ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः सर्वोपप्लवरहित प्रज्ञान घन प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्माहमस्मि सोहमस्मि ब्रह्माहमस्मि। ओम प्रपन्न पारिजाताय तोत्र वेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। May the Almighty Sri Lord Venkateshwara bestow all kinds of prosperity, health, wealth and eternal happiness with Paripurna Lakshmi Katakshams to you and entire your family and friends. Let us begin Bhagavad Gita, verse number 16 of 16th chapter. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Aneka Chitta Vibhrantaha मोहजाल समावृताः प्रसक्ताः कामभोगेषु पतन्ति नरकेषु च. Bhagavan is describing the particulars about Rakshasi Asuri Sampat. In the last verse, Bhagavan explained about a person who is victimized by a superiority complex. In all this description about these two Sampat, which is known as Asuri Sampat, Asuri Sampat means what? A wealth, a lifestyle which won't give progress of spiritual things. I mean, we cannot construct spiritual progress, which will make us to fall from our dignity to enter into Patala Lokas. And especially, when there is a karma, that nature comes out. These, three things are connected. The performer of karma, okay, and the actions, which we call it karma, and the goal unto which we are making effort. Now, these three things are important, but the first important thing is a performer should be aware completely about himself. He should be aware about his own consciousness. He should be aware about the need of his life, and he should be aware what kind of actions to be selected, what kind of attitude to be imprinted over there, or included or established through every action. And he should also do inquiry on goals. What kind of goals are safe for our life? But generally, we are not thinking about, we are not worrying about these three aspects at all. Mind is always engaged with Indriya Vishayani, Indriya Sukham, the happiness through senses. Then what? The buddhi won't work. Here in this verse, in the 15th verse, Bhagavan talks about, if a person is always talking about his community, where he is born, he praises about that community. And he talks about those glories of that community. He gives priority to the people, who belong to his community. And he always maintains people around him, so who belong to his community. It means what? That's what Abhijana Vanasmi. And also he keep on saying, our parampara is royal parampara. We are wealthy and richest people for decades. He also organizes for Kumbhabhisheka. But during Kumbhabhisheka, what he expects, for name and fame. Not out of the God belief, not out of bhakti. So only he does for the sake of name and fame. Therefore, you might have seen in front of the temple, during Kumbhabhisheka, a huge flex will be placed. In that flex, this person's, that photo will be occupying completely. In the corner, the deity to which Kumbhabhisheka is going to be performed will be kept. Self-exposing people, exploiting dharma, violating dharma. That is what the nature. And comparing with all people, ko anyaha sadrushaha asmi. Is there anybody equal to me? If at all there is someone, no. If at all there is someone, I will beat him. I'll beat him. I'll beat him by money, by my power, means political power, not because of spiritual power. I perform varieties of yajnas in order to show my ability, my wealth and rich, that I am richest person. Because these religious activities also nowadays it is done for only to become popular or to get name and fame. That is not right, because the pujas has to be performed with a proper attitude. But one thing, if he has got punya phala, definitely he will be changed thereafter. Okay. Anyway, pujas have to be performed in a huge way, in mass way, so that society will get some good thing. Chalo. And dasyami, they do charity things. They will be owning so many trusts. Nowadays, trust means we have to be very careful, because there are rules and regulations that trust has to be maintained properly. Therefore, our Gurunatha, our Guru Master used to say, if there is an NGO, charitable trust, that which is governed by dharma, it should not have wealth and money, but it should have the source of wealth and money. Money should come immediately. We have to spend for pujas, spend for service to the humanity, to serve the humanity. We have to keep our bank account nil. Then there can be a proper charity things. Otherwise, there will be power play, politics, and all kinds of problem will arise. And quality will go down. When there is more money, there is more wealth, that's all. People will come. The people who are desired towards money and power will come. They occupy the trust, that's all. The purpose of establishing trust will be lost. In the 16th verse, Bhagavan talks about the people who are completely deluded by having so many fashions. Aneka chitta vibhranta. Vibhranta means completely deluded people. But these people are deluded, are confused by such innumerable fancies, so many fancies, The fancy is the word, it can be converted into as a modern things. What I mean to say, in the name of modern, because we should be modern, this is what the people always expect, So all youngsters, they don't like the ancient garments, ancient lifestyle, ancient rituals. Everything has to be modern. If at all there is a temple, the temple has to be modern. If at all there is an ashram, the ashram should welcome for modernity. The traditional wearing is not liked by the people. They want to show the modernity. That is called a vibhranta. Aneka chitta vibhranta. They are deluded by wrong notions. It is said in even Upanishads, Swayam dhiraha panditam manyamanaha janghanyamanaha paryanti modhaha. So that mantra, it thrashes like anything. Moha jala samavrata. They are encircled by the net of delusion. Not one delusion. They are confused in all aspects of the life. They hate God. They hate believers of God. They hate all kinds of rituals. They only like the opposites. They like wrong food, wrong actions, wrong people. They want to be accompanied with money, power, political things. They want to be established, themselves in competitive world. Therefore, what these people are deeply engaged with kama upabhoga, kama bhogeshu. They want to entertain their life. Their life is to entertain. According to their theory, the life is to enjoy. The life means there must be full of entertainment. Therefore, there are channels, 24/7, only movies, serial. Because people are with craving and longing attitude to get entertained 24/7. So health cannot be maintained. They go to hell after death. Ashuchavu narako, that hell, even, they fall into foul hell. So what else to say? Bhagavan have told, they will reach hell. But according to Acharya, he gives bhashya, not after death. Here itself they will be having hell. They will have more people, but not such people who are endowed with satyam. All fake relationships, all kinds of false, and the people who are endowed with pretending nature, as though they make you to feel that they are very close to you, they are doing a welfare to you, but they are not. You cannot find real friends, real relatives. That is going to be the hell. That is what Shastra says. It is not preferable. Then the next words, Atma Sambhavita Stabdhaha Dhanamanamadhanvitaha Yajante Nama Yajnaiste Dambhena Vidhipurvakam. Atma Sambhavitaha. See, they will be honoring themselves, honored by themselves. Stabdhaha means arrogance, endowed with arrogancy. Dhanamana madanvitaha, and full of vanity and haughtiness due to wealth. The ego and the arrogancy, you can see to them, they may look polite, but their actions, it shows their ego. They also worship. That worship will be endowed with expectations of name and fame. In order to hide their illegal job, they do religion, work and worship. Dambhena avidhipurvakam, that too with the ego. They want to be respected. When they are going to the temples, they will be endowed with lots of ego, because they have to be given proper respect, that all prasadas to be given properly. Otherwise, they will become angry. Okay. The next verse. Ahankaram balam darpam kamam krodham cha samshritaha mamatma paradeheshu pradvishantobhyasuyakaha. These people are endowed with all these categories. Now Bhagavan summarizes whatever is said in the last few verses. Ahankara means egoism, Balam means power, Darpa means arrogance, Kama means desire, Krodha means anger. So all this wealth, egoism, making himself always center. People should talk about me. I should talk about me. Every sentence which they make, you can feel that I, me, myself, I, me, myself, I, me, myself. That's all. And people around them also, they should speak about him. He alone everything. He alone a king. He alone is God. He alone is what? Satyakirti. Like, they want to be praised. Therefore, they will be having their own crowd, all paid group. Mamatma paradeheshu pradvishanto bhyasuyaka. Bhagavan is very serious now. He gives a statement, those people, they disrespect me who is there in the form of their consciousness. They hate me. They disrespect me. They spoil me. It means what? Bhagavan lives in everyone's heart. That one should understand. They hate me. They disrespect me. That's what Bhagavan says. Then they cannot get anugraha of Ishvara, cannot get anugraha of Guru, cannot get anugraha of Shastra, and cannot get anugraha of Atma. All these anugrahas, blessings or grace, these anugrahas are very important. One should have Shastra anugraha. Then what? They will get Ishvara's anugraha. In order to have Shastra anugraha, one should have Guru anugraha. If a person has got Shastra, Guru, Ishvara's, all these three anugrahas, then he will get Atma anugraha. Atma anugraha means the self blessings. Otherwise the self won't bless. Therefore, when you commit any mistake, you may think nobody is watching that I am committing mistake. No. There is a Shakshi who is in the form of witness in you. 8 witnesses. Therefore, a dharmajnaha, the knower of dharma, never commit mistake. That's what the teaching of this words. Abhyasuyaka means slanders, wrongdoers, immature people. Then the next verse. Tanaham dvishatah kruran samsareshu naradhaman kshipam yajasrama shubhan asureshveva yonishu. Tan kruran dvishatah aham samsareshu naradhaman kshipami. These people are not aware about the glory of human birth. Shastra says, Durlabham trayame vaitat daivanugraha hetukam anushyatvam mumukshutvam mahapurusha samshraya. This body is very rare to get. It's a human body. One should have punya phala. One should have grace of Ishvara. Daiva anugraha hetukam. So only is because of the blessings of Ishvara. Otherwise this body won't be available. Manushyatvam. Being born as a human being, one should continue life as the human being, not as the animals. But people, even they go down, they live like Rakshasas and Asuras. They spoil, they poison it. The entire system is poisonated by them. They poisonate their body and they also poisonate the environment. Therefore, Bhagavan says, these people have become a virus, a wrong virus, bad virus to entire universe. They will be cleaned or removed and thrown to Patala, the extra lokas. Kshipami, the verb, is very strong verb. I'll throw them. Ajashram Ashubhan Asuriyushu Eva Yonishu. They will be born again in Rakshasas Yoni. They will be born not as a human being. They will be born as a Rakshasas and Asuras. And they will be continuously suffering in their lives. That will not one birth. It will go on and on and on and on. Therefore, we have to be careful, if we are not having proper character, if we are not constructing proper character, we will become poison to ourselves. Bhagavad Gita previously, it says, Bhagavan says in 6th chapter. Uddhared atmanatmanam natmanam avasadayat. Don't let yourself down. Atmaiva hyatmano bandhuhu. You can be the best relative to you, friend to you. And you can be the worst enemy to you. Atmaiva ripur atmanaha. Bandhurat manastasya. You can make yourself as a relative. Our own karma will spoil our life. Our own desires will mislead ourselves. Our own nature will kill our entire prosperity. That's what Bhagavan he says here. Then, what is going to happen in the next birth? It is said here, Asurim yonima pannaha modha janmani janmani mama prapyaiva kaunteya tato yantya dhamam gatim. They will keep continuing, in their adhama yonisu. They won't be getting a chance to become a human again. They will continue with that life which is suitable in Patala Lokas. Asurim yonisum apannaha. The people who have achieved Asura Yoni, those people are completely deluded. Mudhaha janmani janmani. Again and again, continuously they are going to be born as Adhama people, as the people who are suitable for Patala Loka. Mam aprapya eva. They won't get a chance to reach me again. Tato yanti adhamam gatim. They only go to Adhama Lokas. And what is Adhama Loka is described here. Naraka Lokas. Trividham Narakam. Idam Dwaram Nashintam Atmana. That we will continue from next session tomorrow. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namo Namaha. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.